If you had told me before this season started we would be mid-table, I would have said you were nuts. I was positive we were going to be in a relegation fight. But we are mid-table. Halfway through the season, we are solidly in 8th place. Mathematically, I think we're out of the relegation zone. We're literally 14 points ahead of relegation. And as long as we don't go into an epic dive, I think we'll be staying up this year. My name is FM19, and you're watching the Return of Gloria with S. Sebastia, episode 44. And as you can see, we are in 8th place at the moment. Well, we're tied for 7th, but Rennes has a better goal differential than we do. 19 games played, 8 wins, 4 draws, 7 losses, and -2 goal differential. Lyle Foster leads the way with 9 goals. Emmanuel Brigado has our highest rating at a 7.2. The defensive left back has turned in some really good performances. He also leads us with 4 assists. Although we've been spreading out the love this season, which has been very, very nice. We haven't been relying on 2 or 3 players to get everything done. Antoine Bernard, 2 players of the match. Quincy Manning, 5 yellow cards. Our 27 goals are the 9th highest in the league. Our 29 goals allowed in are the 14th best. We lead the league in yellow cards. We're 6th highest in red cards with 1. And our average attendance is 17,258. We are selling out Stade Amand Cezanne every home game. The problem is it's only a 17,000 seat stadium, so it's only good enough for 13th best in the league. It's a long, long way from where we were 5 years ago, that's for sure, when we were only pulling in a couple hundred a season. So, how do we get to where we are now? We went on a really good run of games. After beating Lille in the Coupe De LA Ligue 3rd round, we were home against Monaco, and we lost this game 2-1. Lyle Foster got things off with a second-minute penalty kick. We made Monaco earn this game, though. They played a 4-3-3. Let me switch this to their team here real quick. Look at that team. Pellegrini, Gubbles, Muller up top, Tielemans, Barbosa, Golovin in the midfield, Iago, Jemerson, Koulibaly, and Baumann as the defensive back four, Knops in goal, who's a very good young goalkeeper. We had 8 shots, 4 on target. Monaco had 22 and 10. Bazamble was absolutely fabulous between the sticks. We had a couple chances late that they turned aside. We made them earn this, and I was more than happy with that. We were then away at Rennes, and we drew with them 1-1 thanks to a Quincy Manning goal. We were then away at Lens, and we drew with them 2-2, Bernard and Foster with the goals. We were then home against Nantes, who were a really good team this season, and we shut them out 2-0 thanks to a goal by Bernard and another one by Foster. We were then away at Lille for our Ligue 1 game, and we beat them 2-0, a little bit of revenge. Frank Diallo with a brace of goals. Amiens, we lost. That was a tough loss for us. 1-0. Thanks to a Juan Otero goal in the 67th minute. They were on the attack most of the game. Bazamble, again, another fabulous game between the sticks. Everyone else, though, with the exception of Sodavia, was subpar. There's just no two ways about it. We had 13 shots, 6 on target, but they were lackluster efforts at best. We really didn't deserve to win this game. After Amiens, we were home against Lyon, and at the time, they were the 2nd team in Ligue 1, and we shut them out 3-0. Menning a goal, a brace of goals in the 50th and 70th minutes. We had 14 shots, 8 on target. They had 15 shots, 8 on target. Almost everybody on our squad had a solid game. We were then home against Havre, which was actually going to be the live com, but I was so excited that I beat Lyon that I played that game, and we won 1-0 thanks to a Lyle Foster 22nd minute goal. The other thing that is absolutely amazing about this stretch of games here, from Nantes to Havre, it's a game on the 25th, a game on the 2nd, a game on the 9th, a game on the 13th, a game on the 16th. We're playing Strasbourg today. We're going to get a game in against Nice on the 23rd. This is an absolutely horrible run of games. And the fact that we're not playing European football, if we were, this would be even worse. It's not even funny. A lot of the guys, I rotated the squad for a lot of these games. Probably about 8 of the full-time starters and 3 of their primary backups every game. And the fact that we turned in this set of performances, we won 4 games, we drew 2, we lost 2. It's absolutely fabulous. But today, though, it is the Coupe De League 4th round match against Strasbourg, and then probably OGC Nice, a double livecom, I think. It depends on how long this Strasbourg game goes. I'm going to go check the best 11, set my reserves, and wondering if I'm missing anything else. It's all over here. Ghjunghje's out with a pulled thigh muscle. Foster is suspended. Knezovic suspended due to yellow cards. So it could be a tough match today. Strasbourg is currently, I could have sworn they were League 1. Are they League 2? League 2. They're 4th in League 2. So I think we have a better than average chance of beating them, but anything can happen. And frankly, this season I'm not willing to bet money on anything. It could all go south at any moment. So, like I said, I'm going to check the best 11 and the reserves. We'll be back with the match away at Strasbourg in just a bit. Now, before we get started, I wanted to highlight Armin No. He is a youth player who came in a couple years ago on the youth intake, one of my many golden generations. Primarily, he is a defensive right back. I think he will make an excellent winger. He's taller than average. He's stronger than average. Some of his technical skills for the position, and I have that highlighted here, are lower than expected. The technique, the passing, things like that. But those are coming up with the training. He's big. He's fast. He's 16 acceleration, 16 pace, 15 balance, 13 stamina, 11 strength. The bravery's nice. The anticipation's nice. The decision making's nice. The positioning's nice. The vision's adequate. The off the ball needs a little bit of work. I saw a match where literally he ran over a defender. Some little 5'7" wing back who tried standing his ground, and he just bowled him over. With Sasha at right back, I don't need No there. And essentially, I've mentioned this before. It's a reverse Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka joined Palace as a winger, and they moved him back to a defensive back, where he's been really, really good. No started Bastia as a defensive right back. He's going to be an attacking midfielder on the right. He's going to be a very good attacking midfielder on the right. Promising fullback description aside. So, we're going to get to the game here right now. Now, due to yellow cards and match fitness, we're playing a slightly rotated side today. Bazamble in goal, Sasha Mabai, Cristiano not Ronaldo, and Brigado as the defensive back four, Patulid as Parent and Bernade as the midfielders, No and Menig as the attack midfielders, and Frank up top as the striker. Lucas to Sissoko, back to Lucas who crosses it in, Pereira's at the top of the box, but Mabai knocks it away. No has it, driving forward, it's 3-on-2, out to Menig on the left, cuts across, and he scores. Nice. I made fun of his name last season, and he scored on us, and I feel really bad about that. Then he was available on a free. I picked him up. He's turned into he's a very good winger. 5 goals and a couple of assists too. As the inside forward on attack, and as you can see there, he filled his role really, really well. That was a nice strike. 2 minutes into the game. Let's put Strasbourg on the back foot. Oh, one of the things I did was I checked on a few of the players that had been bought from underneath us, essentially. Gresh Angelini is sitting on the bench in the reserves, and Hugo Mariano is getting time in the National 3 as part of the reserve squad there. If they'd stayed with us, oh, nice cross. Oh, no to Frank. That was very, very nice. I'll admit this is throwing me off a little bit. This is our third kit. It's away, and our primary kit's blue. So when I'm looking at the screen, I keep thinking the blue is us, and it's not. It's Strasbourg. That was a nice cross by No. That's Frank's weak foot, believe it or not. He's a lefty. Anyhow, as I was saying, both Gresh Angelini and Mariano, who left because they wanted more playing time on better teams, are currently playing in League 3 or playing in the National 3 or worse, and No, his own goal. That is, I want to say, his 5th of the season? We'll have to check that out here after the game, unless they mention something down here in the comments. Well, he tries heading it in, gets his own rebound, and bangs it past the keeper. Bonsu with the throw for Strasbourg. To Prost, to Sissoko, out to Lucas, to Muzaver, who takes a shot, but it's above the crossbar. Sasha, to Per, to No. to Parent. That's who I said earlier, but it looked like Pereira. And I have a Pereira on my squad, but he's not playing. No, another cross. Oh, Michael or Michel with a nice block. That was really well struck. It was a nice save by the Strasbourg keeper. Coming up on half. 12 shots, 8 on target for us. 5 shots, 2 on target for Strasbourg. We've had a very nice possession advantage. A lot of dangerous attacks have evolved. Armand has lost possession more than any other player on his squad. Noah's had both assists this game. He's got a 9-2. Lage sends it up, knocked away. He gets the ball back, Lage does. Takes the shot, and it's just wide right. Game kind of paused there, not quite sure what happened. I need to get Parent off the field. Marshman's going to come on. He was not fully match fit. He was at 88%, and that's why I did not start him, but we'll bring him on the field now to replace Parent. Brigado sends it up to Bernade. Out to Menig, sends it in, but it's knocked away. Tidu steps in front of Padulitis, sends it back over to Bracolo. Long pass towards Prost, who sends it forward to no one in particular. He badly misplayed that. Sasha brings the ball up. Over to Padulitis. Back over to No. Drives forward. Avoids one defender, sends it back to Padulitis, who sends it back to Mabai. Out to No. Over to Parent. To No. To Sasha. Nice cross. Frank is there. Is that a foul? That is a foul. And Frank with a nice penalty kick. Yeah, that was pretty weak. I think we got a little bit lucky there. Corner kick in. Pantic sends it in, and Strasbourg scores. Looks like Sissoko got a head on it. See what happens here in the 3D. Pantic sends it in. Yeah, Sissoko just reaches up and bangs it in with the side of his head. Okay, well, that's the clean sheet gone. That's okay. No is down to 68%, so we're going to get him off. Frank is going to come on for No, and he's going to switch positions with Ghjunghje, who's actually a natural winger on the right. But he's a very good inside forward on the left. I'm going to save the last sub, but I suspect it's going to be Bernade coming off because he is either Bernade or Padulitis. We'll have to see. 5 minutes left in the game. Bazamble. Well, Bonsu knocks it down, but it goes right to Ghjunghje. Drives forward, taps it up to Frank. Holds it up, sends it to Bernade, who scores. That was very, very nice. Hitting him on the counter. Well, to be fair, that was a pretty weak effort by Strasbourg. They just did not challenge. Look, there's 3 guys behind our defensive line. 3 guys behind their defensive line, rather. Cristiano sends it to Bernade, to Padulitis. Back over to Diallo. Out to Brigado, all alone on the left. He crosses it in. Oh, Michel with a very nice stop. Tidu off the goal kick. Sends it over to Pantic on the right. Fast attack. Knocked away. Cristiano sends it out. Is Frank going to get it before it goes out of bounds? He is. He's got Frank, who he sends it to. Oh, Michel, a very nice block. I keep saying Michel. It's probably Michael, but it's France, so who knows? Diallo, corner kick in, and Michel with a nice catch. Menig from the throw-in, knocked away, but goes right to Frank. Sends it in, knocked down. Bernade's going to run it down. Game should be ending here quick. Brigado all alone on the left. Sends it in towards Frank. Knocked down. Panic. Tries setting it up, but Marshman's standing in front of him. He takes a shot, and it's wide right. And that is the game. That is a well done victory, boys. 20 shots, 13 on target to their 12-5. Spread the love around today. Ghjunghje a goal. Frank a brace. No a goal. Bernat a goal. Let's check something out here. No has 4 goals on the season. Oh, I think he has more than that. That was a coup game, so they won't show that just yet. Well, we're playing Nice in 3 days, so I am going to stop the video here after this, and we'll come back for the draw, and then we're going to play Nice. Back in a bit. Coupe De La Ligue quarterfinal draw today. There's some big teams there. I think with the exception of guys like Ghjunghje, they are all League One. Oh, we're playing Lyon again. Oh, they're going to be upset with us, especially after we shut them out last game. Marseille's playing Monaco, Nice is playing PSG. Speaking of PSG, I'm going to go back and highlight the schedule here real quick. I did not go far enough. Yeah, I did go far enough ahead. So from the 2nd of December to the 27th of December, 25 days, we are playing 7 games in 25 days. Fun times. Fun times. So, I'm going to go all the way to the Nice game. When I come back, it'll be starting lineups, and we will get that underway. We'll get a slightly rotated side today as we have Bazamble in goal, Resic, Mabai, Cristiano, not Ronaldo, and Leroy as the defensive back 4, Soldevilla as the defensive midfielder behind Marsman, No, Knezovic and Menik as the attacking midfielders, and Foster up top as the striker. Okay, No was at like 92% when the game started. Knezovic dispossessed, Bakali. Circling right, crosses it in. Oh, past Cornet. Who sends it in? Oh, who was that? Dennis? Looks like Dennis got a head on it. It hit the crossbar. Dodged a bullet there. Marsman from outside the box. Right at Tezic. Knezovic also right at Tezic. Nice chance there. Mabai tries sending it long, but Bascagli's there to intercept it. Cornet. Up to Dennis. To Mabibi. Out to Bakali. Uses our players as a shield and then shoots it wide left. Bakali crosses it in. Knocked away. Cyprian to Cornet. And again, Bazamble stayed on his line. Cyprian pushed it wide left. I suspect that keeper is going to be worth every bit of money we paid for him. Aramis with the throw-in to Tussart. Back to Aramis, who sends it in towards Cyprian. Knocked away. Foster has it. Sends it out to No. He's got 2 defenders. Holds it up. Passes it back to Resic. Bounces it off a player. Goes right to Sotovia, though. Marsman over to Knezovic. Up to Queensy, who... I can't... What the heck was that, guy? Come on. Yeah, Leroy has made a lot of mistakes. If there's one place I have no depth, it's at defensive left back. And I totally skipped the stats. Let me see what I can go here. Stats. There we go. Match stats. 15 shots, 3 on target for OGC Nice, 4 shots, 3 on target for us. They've had 2 woodwork hits, slight possession advantage. And we've decided, well, we can't beat them, we're just going to foul them. It's not good, guys. It's not good. Now, about 62 minutes in the game, we're going to make a sub here. There have not been any second half highlights other than the kickoff, rather, which was all of 10 seconds long. Bernat is going to come on for Marsman. Altair is going to come on for Sotovia. He doesn't really play defensive midfielder all that well, but he's a fairly good he's a capable halfback, I should say. Anyone else getting tired? We're going to bring Menig off and bring Frank Diallo on. 3 subs at 62 minutes. What could possibly go wrong? Leroy to Knezovic on the throw-in. Sends it in towards No. Oh, that was a nice hard shot by Bernat, but it was wide right. It's late and I'm tired too, so pronunciation gets even harder. I thought it was easy for me in the first place. Coming up on the 80th minute. Kaderbach to Dennis. Back to Kaderbach. Kaderbach, rather. See what I mean? To Vavro. Sends it up. Mambibi never stopped running. Bazamble, very nice block. Cristiano ends up knocking it out of bounds. It's going to be an OGC Nice corner kick. And Zamble with a very nice catch. Corners was one of the few things we worked on in our 3 days of downtime between games. Coming up on end of the game. Marimbi, corner kick, and it's over the crossbar. The draw's a credible result. You're going to have to kick it out to Resic. Taps it up to no. Back to Mabai. Over to Resic, who is kind of all alone on the right. He sends it over to no. And, whistle blew at the right time. A 0-0 draw, and that's after they had 27 shots, 8 on target, the 2 woodwork hits, only 1 clear-cut chance, though. We had 9 shots, 5 on target. The possession was fairly even. They were better passing, they were better tackling, they were better heading. We stole a draw today. I think we could safely say that. OGC labored to a draw, and then they fired their coach, because the question from Killian Fernandez was asking me about the head coaching position at OGC Nice, which I have no interest in. So, where are we at? Currently tied for 8th with Rennes. 2 points ahead of Lens, Montpellier, Lille, Dijon. 3 points ahead of Nice. On the other hand, PSG's up top with 46 points. Oh, it's going to be a long, hard road to get to that level. So what are we going to do? We are going to come back. I guess we're going to have another double live com. There's one game between now and then, PSG, of course, which we're going to get thumped. And then we got the French Cup 9th round against Montpellier and the Coupe De La Ligue quarterfinals against Lyon. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to play PSG offline, come back for Montpellier and Lyon. A couple solid performances today. Really well done on our half. 9th place with 20 games played. That's beyond my wildest expectations this season. If we take a look at the squad, I'm going to sort by goals here. Lyle Foster has 9 goals, 3 assists, a player of the match. Armano and Frank each have 5 goals. Queensy has 5 goals. I'm trying to see. Frank has 3 goals and 2 assists. Antoine Bernet, 3 goals. Marjman has 2 goals. Emmanuel Brigado, 4 assists. Mario DeMarco, he's on the reserve squad. So we're spreading the wealth out around this season, which is very, very nice. The one thing I am worried about now, my reserve squad getting relegated back down to the National 3. It would be nice if that didn't happen. What would also be nice if that didn't happen is if PSG decided just to ease off a little bit and only score 5 or 6 this upcoming game. But man, we have been on a very good run. The 1 loss to Amiens, a 1-0 loss. It was a very, very ugly loss. And the 2-1 loss to Monaco are the only dark spots on our recent run of form. We're doing very, very well. And I think, barring injury, we can keep this going for a little while more. I mean, we might end the game on an epic losing streak, but as long as we avoid relegation, I am okay with that. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I'll answer those as fast as I can. My name's FM19, and I thank you for watching The Return of Gloria with SC Bastia, episode 44.